She feels it, even if she doesn't know it. The moment you enter a room, a pulse travels through the air. A shiver rises into space. A deep, primal heat awakens. A silent call that travels straight from the core of life itself. You haven't said a word, but your energy has spoken. When a man preserves his essence, something ancient stirs between bodies. The womb listens to the spirit before it ever hears a word. Welcome to the world of sacred retention. I'm Learty, and what you're about to discover is not theory. This is spiritual science in action, the real method to reclaim your power, sharpen your presence, and awaken the hidden force inside every man. This channel exists for those who are tired of exhaustion, apathy, anxiety, and feeling disconnected from themselves. Men who sense a forgotten power within, but don't know how to unlock it. Today, you will learn how preserving and transforming your sexual energy doesn't just change you, it changes the women around you, the energy of the spaces you enter, and even the invisible currents of life itself. When a man learns to retain, he activates a magnetic frequency. It's subtle, invisible, yet undeniably felt. Women sense it instinctively. The womb, more than just a physical organ, is a receptor of energy. She feels you before she sees you, before any conversation begins. This isn't magic, it's sacred biology. It's a code written in the body, in the invisible, energetic language that connects men and women. When you keep your energy, your presence becomes heavier, more substantial. It resonates. The air seems fuller, the silence deeper. The room itself seems to adjust around you. Eyes search for you, even when you haven't drawn attention. The spiritually sensitive woman reacts, sometimes without knowing why. She straightens, breathes deeper, opens her eyes wider, feeling something she can't name. This is the effect of retention. It creates a gravitational pull that transcends the physical body. The woman feels it in her chest, in her belly, in her gut. It's the recognition of a man who is whole, who does not drain, who does not chase, who does not exhaust himself in pursuit of superficial pleasures. When this energy enters a space, it changes everything. The group, the room, the social field, it realigns to accommodate something sacred. Some women perceive it as a call, some as a threat. All feel it because the energy is real. Retention isn't learned in books. It's ancient, instinctive, and spiritual. It begins before the first look, before the first word. The male electromagnetic field, when preserved, becomes intense. Vital energy that would have dissipated outward now builds within, rising through the spine, lighting up your presence. Your energy speaks. It communicates without speech, without touch, without effort. And the woman, instinctively attuned, reacts. The body is a radar. The uterus perceives, decodes, and responds. Women react in subtle, sometimes invisible ways. A shiver rises for no reason. Cheeks flush, breathing changes. Eyes search. Lips part unconsciously. This isn't seduction, it's recognition. Your energy touches something deep and archetypal, a memory encoded in her body from generations past. This is ancestral knowledge, a language older than words. Some women feel calm in your presence, safe. Others feel startled, vulnerable, confused. Their reactions are not about you, they are about the energy you carry. When a man retains, he radiates a signal that resonates with something lost, forgotten, or hidden inside her. This can trigger healing, confrontation, awakening, or desire. Every response is natural, spontaneous, and real. Even dreams respond. Women may dream of you without ever meeting you consciously. Symbols, images, colors, sensations, they reflect the energy you bring. They may cry, feel joy, or experience intense ecstasy. Your presence has the power to alter rhythms, subtle hormones, nervous system responses, all without touching, speaking, or forcing. It's not magic, it's sacred biology and spiritual alchemy. The retained man becomes a living magnet. He tunes in to the feminine energy, aligning it, reawakening codes that were dormant. This magnetism is not about sexual conquest or attraction. It is about resonance. The body recognizes frequency, not appearance. She senses the purity, the density, the focus of your energy. When preserved and transmuted, sexual energy rises, traveling through the spine, lighting up your consciousness, radiating outward, touching every layer of those around you. The woman feels it in her bones, in her gut, in her heart. She may not understand it. She may resist it, but she feels it. Some respond with desire, others with fear, others with inexplicable calm. It's archetypal. It's primal. It is the silent call of a man who carries himself fully, who does not drain, who does not give his essence lightly, and yet radiates something undeniable. But this is also a responsibility. Energy can heal or harm, uplift or corrupt. Women who are spiritually disconnected may attempt to take your energy unconsciously. They may seduce, manipulate, or drain, not with force, but with smiles, charm, or false intimacy. A man who retains must learn to read energy, to protect his force, and to discern who is aligned with light and who is drawn to imbalance. Retention is not a weapon. It is a priesthood. The man who understands his energy becomes a catalyst. He does not chase. He does not seduce. He raises. He awakens. His presence purifies, corrects, and inspires. He becomes a mirror for the feminine, showing her where she needs to heal, where she wants to grow, where she can surrender. His energy teaches without a single word. It does not seek validation. It is purpose incarnate. The retained man understands the sacredness of semen. It is life, not a commodity. His mission is greater than desire, greater than conquest, greater than pleasure. He carries the legacy of awakening, planting light where there was shadow. Every woman who crosses his path is touched, healed, or awakened, whether she understands it or not. This is not about domination. It is about resonance, awakening, and alignment. The effects are subtle but profound. Women remember him not for intensity, but for authenticity. His presence imprints like a seal on the body, on the soul, on the subconscious. Even if he disappears, even if he never speaks again, the energy lingers. He becomes a bridge, a transmitter, a living reflection of higher frequency. His silence speaks. His discipline radiates. His body vibrates with purpose. Every step, every movement, every glance is communication. This energy is medicine. It heals, awakens, inspires, transforms. Where he enters, light follows. Where he stays, order returns. The male who retains becomes a temple, not a trophy. His presence is eternal, even in fleeting moments. Women feel it because the frequency is undeniable. The essence is pure. The intention is higher. This is why some women approach, withdraw, resist, or surrender. Their bodies, their wombs, their hearts recognize something beyond the physical. They are not responding to you. They are responding to the energy you carry. Your vibration is your language. Your presence is your gift. Your retention is your tool to awaken what has been lost or hidden inside them, and to elevate yourself to a man of purpose, not desire. The retained man becomes more than a man. He becomes a channel. His body, mind, and spirit align. He understands the silent responsibility of his energy. He doesn't waste it on trivialities, fleeting pleasures, or approval seeking. His energy becomes his legacy. Every woman he encounters carries a trace of it, consciously or unconsciously. Every room he enters shifts. Every space he moves through adjusts. He is a living signal, a magnet of transformation. And now the question is simple but crucial. What are you emitting? Is your energy scattered, weak, fragmented? Or is it full, alive, powerful, magnetic? Women feel it all. The uterus does not lie. It recognizes strength, purity, and resonance, and it also detects emptiness, need, and weakness. The choice is yours. You can continue anesthetized, losing yourself to constant stimuli, distractions, and shallow pleasures. Or you can rise, preserve your essence, and become a silent call to the sacred, a man who doesn't chase, who radiates, who heals, and who awakens. Your energy is not yours alone. It is life, it is power, it is medicine. It is the force that can change the spaces you enter, the people you encounter, and the world around you. Every man who awakens to this power carries the responsibility to act consciously, to honor, not manipulate, to awaken, not consume, to heal, not harm, to teach, not impose. This is the path of true mastery, the path of the retained man, the path of the one who understands that presence is greater than words, frequency greater than force, and intention greater than desire. You do not live for yourself anymore. You become a bridge, a transmitter, a beacon of transformation. Every woman you encounter feels it, consciously or unconsciously. Every space you enter vibrates differently. Your life, your mission, your energy, it all becomes a force of awakening. And now it's your choice. What will you radiate? Will it be weakness, distraction, or fleeting pleasure? Or will it be power, presence, purpose, and sacred resonance? The world is waiting. Women feel this energy, even without knowing why. They respond instinctively, unconsciously, archetypically, and every man who learns this, who retains, who rises, becomes a living force of change, not for conquest, not for seduction, but for awakening, healing, and legacy. If this resonates, leave your mark below. Like, subscribe, and join the path. Every moment you practice, every day you retain, every choice you make, your presence grows stronger. Your energy becomes your signature. Your life becomes your message. And the women, the spaces, the world, you will feel the ripple of your presence in ways words could never describe. The time is now. Rise, retain, radiate, transform. Because she feels it. And the whole world is waiting for men who do not ask, but who shine, who heal, and who awaken the sacred within themselves and everyone around them.